Diversity, equity, and inclusion, more than just buzzwords, they shape who gets hired, promoted, and heard in the workplace. But what if your company isn't prioritizing DEI? What if your office looks less like a Benetton ad and more like a scene from Mad Men? How do you thrive, grow, and succeed in spaces where DEI is an afterthought? Don't worry, my friend, we've got you covered. Let's break it down. Diversity, equity, and inclusion. More than just buzzwords, they shape who gets hired, promoted, and heard in the workplace. Look, DEI is about more than fairness. It's about workplace success. Studies show diverse teams drive better results. They're more creative, more innovative, more engaged. Companies like Microsoft, Salesforce, and Accenture, they get it. Inclusive workplaces aren't just good for employees, they're good for the bottom line too. But what happens when you're stuck in a company that's still living in the dark ages, where the only diversity they care about is the different shades of beige in the office carpet? Navigating a workplace that's slow on the uptake can be like trying to explain Twitter to your grandma. It's possible, but it takes patience, a lot of explaining, and maybe a PowerPoint presentation or two. Let's be real, not every workplace is built for inclusion. Some places are more concerned with fitting in than standing out. But that doesn't mean you can't succeed. You just gotta be a little more strategic, a little more like a ninja warrior navigating an obstacle course. Here's how to take control of your career path, even when DEI is on the back burner. First up, advocate for yourself. Keep a record of your accomplishments, like a boss logbook of your awesomeness. When it's time for promotions, ask for them with the confidence of Beyoncé at the Super Bowl halftime show. And when you see something that's not right, speak up. You have a voice, use it. Next, find yourself some mentors and sponsors. Build relationships with people who can guide you, advocate for you, and open doors that might otherwise be closed. And finally, learn to spot your true allies. Look for companies and leaders that take real DEI action, not just performative gestures. Chapter 3. Building your career fortress. Okay, so maybe you're stuck in a workplace where DEI is about as common as a unicorn riding a bicycle. It happens. But here's the thing, you can still thrive. How? By focusing on what you can control. First, hone those skills, my friend. Invest in training, certifications, and professional development. Become so good at what you do that they can't ignore you even if they tried. Think of it as building your own personal career fortress, impenetrable and impressive. Second, build your personal brand. Leverage the power of LinkedIn, share your insights, and establish yourself as an expert in your field. Become the go-to person, the thought leader, the one everyone wants on their team. And finally, lean into your networks. Network with people inside and outside your company. You never know what opportunities might arise from connecting with like-minded individuals who value diversity and inclusion. Chapter 4. You are the architect of your destiny. Let's be real, sometimes you gotta take matters into your own hands. If the workplace isn't changing, you have options. You are the CEO of your own career, the master of your destiny. So what are you going to do about it? First things first, seek out companies that align with your values. Life is too short to spend 40 hours a week in a place that doesn't appreciate you for who you are. There are plenty of companies out there that understand the value of DEI. Find them. Second, if you're feeling bold, try to create change from within. Push for leadership training, fair policies, and inclusive hiring practices. Be the change you want to see. But also, know when to walk away. Sometimes the best way to create change is to vote with your feet. Chapter 5. Your career, your rules. Look, the road to career success isn't always paved with DEI gold. Sometimes it's more like a bumpy dirt road with a few potholes thrown in for good measure. But here's the thing, you are in the driver's seat. Whether it's finding a mentor who gets you, speaking up against injustice, honing your skills to become an unstoppable force, or knowing when it's time to bounce and find a company that aligns with your values, remember this. Your progress is in your hands. Don't let a lack of DEI hold you back. You have the power to create your own opportunities, to build your own network, and to define your own version of success. So buckle up, my friend, and get ready to take your career to the next level. So, what are you waiting for? The corporate world might not always hand you a diversity welcome mat, but that doesn't mean you can't build your own damn red carpet. Remember, your career is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about progress, not perfection. And sometimes it's about knowing when to walk away from a losing game and find a table where you're not just tolerated but celebrated. Ready to take your career to the next level? We thought so. Subscribe to I Got You Career Services and let's make it happen. Visit igotYouCareerServices.com for more career insights and follow us on LinkedIn for daily career tips and networking opportunities.